Erik and Sylvia, and this is our beginning Balboa tape. Fun, fun, fun. We love Balboa. It is our passion, and it is wonderful, and we are addicted to it now. We're going to jump right in with the basics. We're going to turn backwards so you can see the footwork, and we'll work at the same time, so girls watch me and boys watch Erik, okay? The basic is 8 beats long, and it sounds like rock, step, hold, step, 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 hold, step, okay? So without any pattern or anything, the basic looks like rock, step, hold, step, 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 hold, step, 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 hold, step, 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 hold. With numbers, the rock step is the 1, 2, 1, 2. Your 3, 4 hold, ladies right, guys left, is always on the same foot. Hold, step, that's 3, 4. Now 5, 6 is 2 steps, step, step, and your 7, 8 foot is always left, ladies, right, guys, 7, 8. Then on the next 1, 2, don't add a rock step every time. From then on, we're just going to take steps. Step, step. Now we hold, step, then we step, step, hold, step, step,
1,
step.
2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
This is always 3, 4 foot.
And this is always 7, 8 in the basic. 3, 4, and 7, 8. Okay, so that's the basic rhythm of the dance, and those are the feet that you use. We're over-exaggerating the holds now so you can see where they are. When you actually get more comfortable with the dance, we want you to smooth it out as much as possible. It's a really smooth dance. The version of the Balboa that Erik and I are going to show you is called Balboa swing or bow swing. Pure Balboa is the original form of the dance, and it didn't have any breakaways. Everything was danced, as they say, belly to belly and cheek to cheek, very close, and all the footwork and everything they did were little intricacies in the footwork, and you never broke apart. When they started adding turns and stuff with the influence of swing music and all that stuff, then it became called bow swing. The bow we learned was from pretty much entirely from the old-timers that we met in the clubs in recent years. So we've learned a version, an even more modern version of Balboa. So that's it, basically a little history about the Balboa that you're learning from us. It's pretty standardized now, though. I think everybody kind of has people have little differences here and there, but pretty much the Balboa is pretty standard. So the things we're going to show you first are definitely the most, again, the common denominator, the pattern. In closed position, after the rock step, we'll go on this side, after the rock step. The first hold, the guys are going to walk through us, and they're going to start the hold, the movement on the hold. It looks like this, hold, step. Those 2 steps always follow the direction of the hold, so we take our step, step. When he holds with a 7, 8 foot, ladies right, guys left, he brings us back with him. Hold, step. We take our 2 steps, step, step. We hold, step, and step, step. We hold, step, step, step,
Change
and
direction.
hold. So guys, go back on the 7, 8, and guys, you go forward on the 3, 4. Ladies, you go forward on the 7, 8, and you're going to go back on the 3, 4. Step, hold, step, 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 hold, step, 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 hold. Okay? So ladies, one just real quick so you can make sure you have this right by yourselves. After our original rock step, our 3, 4 hold goes back, and make sure, mainly for the fellows, but it helps as a follow-up to practice, that your hold starts the direction change, that you hold, step, not hold, then step. Make sure it's rock, step, hold, step, 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 hold, step, 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 hold. Okay? So ladies, you always go back on the 3, 4 first. For the guys.
For the fellas, after you rock, step, you're going to start your movement forward on 3, 4. 3, 4. You're going to keep it going, 5, 6, and move it back on 7, 8. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, the lead comes from your shoulders, guys, or your head. So whenever you start walking, whenever your body naturally starts up momentum, it always starts from the head. You don't start walking with your feet. Your body kind of leans forward, and then your feet stay under your body. Okay? So when you start on, when you walk forward on 3, 4, I don't want you to think about coming forward with your feet. I want you to think about leaning forward with your body. Then leaning back on 7, 8. Forward, back.
Now, as the Balboa starts to make more sense to you, you'll find that the direction dictates what the footwork, okay? So if we get off the footwork, we do some crazy move, and I get off the footwork, the second he scoops me back up into closed position, he either holds with his left foot or his right foot, and that dictates to me what foot I should be on. So the direction is really, really important. It's the most important thing. So the first thing we're going to learn is walks, okay? Now, I'd like to think of Balboa like this. This is kind of a philosophy behind Balboa, and once we learned this, we were like, oh my gosh, it made it so much easier. If I'm at home, let's do the record thing first. If I'm at home listening to my Balboa record, and it's going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Oh, you tease me. Okay, so that's the idea. The idea is we can do as many steps as we want in between the holds. And then when we're ready to switch back to the other direction, we just hold and she switches back. It looks like this from a full basic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So we can repeat as many of those middle steps, the 1, 2s and the 5, 6s as we want, and we do the holds on the 3, 4s and the 7, 8s.
So guys, for the fellas, if you want to think about, as the leader, if you want to think about the direction you're going, you're just going to keep on walking until you hold to change your direction. And you keep on walking in that direction until you hold to change it. Okay? Now remember, the 3, 4 or your left foot guys always holds forward. Okay? And you're always going to follow that hold. The 7, 8 always holds back. And you're always going to follow that hold. Okay? So whenever I want to go forward, it's going to go with this foot. Whenever I want to go back, it's with my right foot. So I could rock, step, hold, step. I held forward so my walks follow that direction. You can walk for as long as you want, as long as you keep on applying pressure. Okay, you keep on walking. Whenever you want to stop, go back the other direction, you have to make sure it's this hold foot. Hold, step. Keep that momentum going until you stop, because remember, the holds change the direction.
Now, we really consider this to be the basic. Even though everyone learns the basic in an 8-count pattern, just like you learn the Charleston in an 8-count pattern, we really consider Balboa to be a bunch of steps and holds whenever you want to switch direction, and that's all. So what we want to do now is we want to put on a song, and we're going to show you how that looks when you actually dance it. And Erik's just going to lead me through different patterns and different numbers of walks in between, and we're just going to show you what that feels like to music, okay? Hopefully you get the idea there. You can do as many walks as you want in between. It helps when you practice this, though, to do sets of 8 counts. So what we normally do is we go into a basic, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we repeat the 5, 6, 8 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we hold out on the 7, 8 foot. 7, 8. Then we repeat the 1, 2, 8 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we hold on the 3, 4 foot. 3, 4. Okay, so it's a good way to practice it, just to get it in your muscles, and then you can start playing with it. So I know you can rewind this tape a few times, so we'll leave this one alone for now, but you can move on with that. The first move we'd like to learn, No, we know it already. The first move we'd like to teach you is, we call it the Hug Me Apache, or the Apache Hug Me, okay? This is a move that's really nice looking, it's really flashy, it looks really advanced and fun, but it actually is very basic and follows the same principle. The Hug Me Apache looks like this. Okay, it's a nice little flashy move, it's smooth and it's really fun. I'm going to count it to you with numbers, and I want you to see if this sounds familiar to you. It sounds like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which is the exact same thing as we did before, repeating the 1, 2 steps. We do a 7, 8 hold, we repeat the 1, 2, I think 8 times, and then we come out of it on the 3, 4, just like we were doing with just walks. So, from our basic, we're going to switch into Apache position on the 7, 8 of the basic. It looks like this.
Make sure we'll do it this way.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Everything's the same except for the hand switch. On the 1, 2, which is the guy's left, right, lady's right, left, he normally uses a step, step. This time he's going to take the lady with him by keeping this pressure here and doing this. Step, step. Okay? And that's doing two things. One, it's telling her we're going to start the movement now. It's something different than she's used to doing. The second thing is he's going to use his body lead on the step of the rock step to go rock, step, and start rolling me out there. Okay? So it's going to look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2. Okay? and get me away from him. Now all we're doing, ladies, is taking our 1-2 steps. So we're just going right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left for all these movements. So we just went right, left. He's going to roll me out, right, left. Now he doesn't need to do really anything with his arm other than just let me be, because he's using that body lead to step, turn, step, step, or step, roll me out with that pressure, okay? From here, anything for the guys? It's pretty basic. You're nice and quiet.
My turn. Here we go. I was just letting you run with that.
Yeah.
Okay, from here, guys, basically what you're going to do here is you're going to get out of her way by going up.
She goes under, step, step,
down.
and down. A lot of guys make the mistake of trying to turn her again. In Balboa, it's usually dance to fast music, and everything's really tight. So if you do this and roll her out and then go around, it really throws her off. You want everything to stay really tight and small around in her center, on her center, over her center. Okay?
Because her momentum's already going.
So
from the rollout, if I just let her go,
step,
she would just keep on going. Okay, so pretty much all you have to do is get out of her way. Okay, so you go rock, step, 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 down. Then from here you reach the end of the line, so we're all going to rock, step.
Still the same footwork. Ladies, right, left. Guys, left, right.
Okay, so it looks like this. Rock,
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. Okay? Here we only have 2 more steps before our hold. This is what's called the hug me. Okay? It looks like this. We just did our end of the line, rock, step. Okay? What the guys are going to do is they're going to bring the ladies in on those 2 steps and turn her, step, step. So all my footwork is going to do, ladies, is from here, he's going to bring me in, step, step. And I'm just going to start turning. He's going to meet me around. The fellas have something fancy to do, though.
Okay, for the guys, what we're going to do is you're going to do a step, pivot, step. So both your steps are going forward. So from here, you rock, step. Then you're going to step, pivot, step. So your weight's coming forward. Now it's pretty quick. It's going to go rock, step, 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 rock, step, step, step.
Okay, so
the pivot's going to be really quick
do
there.
it with your back to them so they can see.
Okay, so from the top, we're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, rock, step, step, pivot, step.
Now the reason is, we're here in this position, we just did our rock step. When you turn the ladies, I'm going to be here. Now our 3-4 hold, which is the foot that you're going to have free at the end of these steps, it always goes through her and forward. So if your weight isn't against her, it's going to be, if your weight's over here, it's going to be really hard to go and hold into her on 3-4. If you do it the way we're saying to, and you go step, you're into her, and you just have to go whoop,
you just have to keep
and come right through. Okay, so adding that to it, it looks like this. We step, step,
roll her out,
step,
go
step,
up,
step,
down,
you
rock, step, step, pivot, step.
into her, whoa. And then our 3-4 foot is free. Ladies, it's always your right, and guys, it's always your left. And then we
so you
hold.
bring that through her. Hold,
3,
step,
4,
step, step.
and 7, 8. So the idea, ladies, is you would keep, if you didn't know this move, you would just keep going step, 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 until he scooped you up and did a body lead and forced you into the hold. Now, even if you get after footwork, it's fine. There's a lot of styling you do in Balboa. It's going to kind of throw you off from him, and it doesn't matter when you're out, no one's going to notice, but the second he scoops you up, you want to feel where that is and come right back into the basic with him, okay?
He's either going to go through you on 3-4 or bring you with him on 7-8.
Okay, so with a basic coming in and out, the move looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 7, 8. Okay, with some tips for the lead. First of all, ladies, your arms. Again, we always talk about these in the rest of our tapes, in our Lindy Hop tapes, we talk about keeping your arms where he left them. So we're here in this position. Now we can't, our hands over his shoulders, so we kind of have to lift our arm off his shoulder. But the idea is that you keep your arm somewhere in this general area, okay? He goes up and over, it's fine there. He rock steps us. When he brings us in, our arm should be virtually in the same spot. If you find that when you get here, it's going to feel a little too close, or you just think, I just don't like the feeling of taking a chance that it might get caught inside, as soon as he goes to bring you in, we learned this from the old timers, as soon as he goes to bring you in, you brush the hair. Okay? And that's what I always do, and it's just a habit I got into from the old timers. They would always say, brush your hair when you do it. So I'd say, okay, well, that sounds good. A lot of girls are going to have a habit of doing that every time, even if they don't feel like they're in a precarious situation. So if you like that, that's fine. You can do that.
And also, for the leader, when you're bringing her around for the hug me, as soon as you let go of her hand, actually, let me do it this way, I'm sorry. As soon as you let go of her hand, your hand's going to end up on her waist.
This is a really important rule for Balboa. If he touches you and keeps a connection, I know it's going to be closed position. So as soon as I feel that, I can go, okay, closed position. If he didn't touch me there, I would assume it was open position. I would assume we were doing this. And I would get my hand ready for him to grab, all right? So make sure, guys, that you really think about that. And don't slap your whole hand on her because she's going to get stuck to you and roll in. Just use it as a guide so she feels it, okay?
Okay, so.
With music?
With music. Looks like this.
Once this way. So that was the Apache Hug Me, and I really like that move. It really feels good when you get it right, and it's got a lot of good tools in it to practice for the rest of your Balboa. Play with the things with your arms and stuff like that. So, moving on, you ready?
Okay, moving on, yes.
Okay, moving on to a really, really common, really, really fun move in Balboa. It stays in the basic, so we're going to move away from that walking theory for right now. We're just going to work with some 8-count stuff. But the walking theory applies to anything. If you want to play, that's what we recommend you do. Watch something on the floor, take something you already know, and Lindy, play with that, add it to this theory, and as long as she's out, she just keeps stepping, and whatever you can fit in there, catching and grabbing and stopping, and then you go back to the basics when you scoop her up. So back to the 8 counts. A snap turn looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, again from this way, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to do a full basic up to 8. And then when you get to the next one, too, you're going to rock step her again. Okay? So it's going to look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2. You do that for 2 reasons. 1, kind of tell her something's coming, and 2, to give yourself space. If you try to do a turn from this closed Balboa position, obviously it wouldn't work. So you give her a rock step to put some space between you. Guys, you want to slide your hand from around her down to her waist with just your fingertips, because you're going to use that as a guide when she actually turns. Would you like to say something?
Sure. Alrighty then. Lordy.
I know this one, see?
So, from the basic, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, we rock step. Your hand comes down to her waist. Now, you're going to turn her through on the hold. This is 1, 2, on 3, 4 is your hold, and you're going to do an inside turn. Now, when you turn her hand through, keep it straight, keep it solid on one line. You don't want to turn it up like this, and you don't want to turn it down. Okay, and some people get that half underarm, half free spin thing where they kind of throw it up. All that does is confuses her. Keep it really straight. Now remember, when she turns, it's just your fingertips that are going around her body. If you put your whole palm on, she'll probably end up rolling in. Okay? So, from here...
Footwork?
Sure.
Okay, ladies, footwork. From our basic, we do a full basic. Rock step 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's going to lead us in another rock step. We rock step. We're still going to do our same exact basic that we've been doing all along, but this time he's going to turn us, so it's going to go rock, step, hold, step. And we're going to still do our 3, 4, and it's going to turn us a half a circle. Okay, that's 3, 4. We're going to take our 2 steps, 5, 6, and that's kind of him coming around us and getting that together. Then he's going to bring us out on 7, 8. So it's going to look like 1, 2, 3, 4, step together, 7, 8. And the stepping together means your body's coming together, not your feet coming together. Okay? For the guys?
Okay, for the guys. Okay, from here, after you rock step. When you turn her, you're going to start holding around in a circle. Hold, step. On 5 and 6, you use those to come around. 5, 6. Then on 7, 8, you bring her to you and you lead her back. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, from this angle. 1, 2, when you turn her, you're going to start moving around here. 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you bring her with you. 7, 8.
Okay.
Okay?
So from this angle?
From this angle, it looks like this. 1,
Rock,
2,
step,
turn,
hold,
step, circle
come
around.
together, hold,
7,
step.
8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, from this angle, 1, 2, start circling.
Circling.
Yes. Then you come back together.
So that stays in your 8 counts. Something we didn't say in the beginning, it's kind of a basic idea, but make sure you understand. Balboa is, I said it kind of in the beginning, is dance belly to belly, okay? They say belly to belly and cheek to cheek, but that doesn't work with Erik and I because he's too tall. So it's close, okay? So as soon as you come around to scoop her up again, you want to go right body to body, all right? So you don't dance the Balboa out here. Make sure that you know that. It's very hard to do body leads like that. So as soon as you come from the snap turn, rock, step, hold, step, step, I want you to go whoop and bring your body right to hers so she knows exactly where she is.
And you want to make sure you come together on 7 because that's when you would normally be going in that direction. Now, a couple things. There's a couple different ways of doing this. Some people say that when you rock step straight away from each other. Okay? Some people that say that when you rock step, you rotate out.
Step so she comes in.
Doesn't really matter. You can do either way. You can rock step straight and come around. You can rock step out and come around.
I prefer the rotating one, but it doesn't matter really. It's up to you.
Yeah.
Now again, ladies, it's the same thing with the brushing the hair. When you come around, it's an inside turn closed. If it feels tight, just brush the hair, get your hand out of the way. Some of the old timers say, you stick your elbow straight, you stick your arm straight up in the air. I don't like that one. I think it's a little strange looking, but make it comfortable for yourself. So, the snap turn with music, and we'll do a couple of continuous ones so you can see them plugged up against each other.
We do continuous. Okay? Now, just to let the leaders know about the continuous one, as soon as you scoop her up, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As soon as you scoop her up on 7, 8, you're going to rock step her again. Rock, step, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rock, step, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, you can do that as many times as you want. As long as you keep rock stepping her, you can always throw in another turn there without stopping.
Okay. While we're on a subject of simple things, we're going to really quickly go over to throw in the middle a couple of different footwork variations. Actually, first I'm just going to go over doubles and singles. I mean, just singles. So what we're doing now is Balboa doubles. There's 2 movements or 2 rhythms on the hold. It's going 1, 2, hold step, which is 2 movements, okay? That's double, so it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, a hold and a step. Now, bow singles, there's only 1 movement on each hold, and it kind of has a Latin feel, although it doesn't when you're dancing to swing music, but when you see it, it will look like that. You're going to rock, step, and you hold for the full 2 beats. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, then you 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So these are bow singles. So instead of doing a hold step, you're just doing a step, and your weight's going right on it on the 3 and the 7. So for the ladies, when you're doing a snap turn, you can add the singles like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. And you can step right on them because sometimes when the ladies are learning this stuff, they're used to every time in swing you do underarm, rock, step, triple step, or whatever you do, you plant your weight on the new foot to turn. And in bow, in this move, you're rock step and you're holding that foot in the air and you're keeping the turn on the previous foot. So sometimes it helps if the girls can plant their weight right away and they can go rock step 3, 4. Okay, and from this direction I'll show you, you'll see it easier. Rock step 3, 4. Then you 5 together and 7, 8. Or you can do a basic double. Okay, so that sometimes helps the girls if you keep finding, oh, I keep putting my weight on it. That's fine as long as you hold it there for the 2 full beats and then you go into your other steps.
Okay, guys, you could also do yours in single time too. It'll look like this. Rock, step, hold, step, 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 hold, step, 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 hold, step, 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 7, 8, 1, 2, single, step, step, single, step, step, hold, step, step, hold.
That's really individual too. I mean, he can do the double and I can do the single. The real key to the bow is keeping it smooth though, because as long as it's smooth and all the movement's smooth, as long as your holds aren't going hold step, if I do a hold step and it's that smooth and he does a hold as a single, they're going to feel really similar. It's when one person's basic is like this, so you really want to smooth it out. That doesn't mean it can't have energy. It doesn't have to be like, you know, like an old guy dance. It could be really energetic and really fun, but it has that like controlled bounce to it, but still smooth, if that makes sense. If you've seen good bow, you know that.
And we'll go over a lot of the footwork later. We'll have a little styling section in the video. So the next move?
Breaks.
Breaks.
Okay.
Some people just call these breaks, some people call them the push breaks, okay? They look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, we're going to go into them on 7, 8, but just like we talked about in the beginning, you can go into or out of anything with a 3, 4, or 3, 4 or the 7, 8, okay? For this, the guys are going to go into in 7, 8.
Okay, so
I have to get off screen for him to do his stuff.
this is my time here. Now for the guys, what we're going to do is we're going to kick to the side on 3, 4. We're going to go 1, 2, we're going to hold, and we're going to step here. What that's going to do is that's going to cut off our movement. So we started walking forward on 3, and we're going to let the lady continue on. Okay, that's 3, 4. On 5, 6, we're going to do a rock step. 5, 6, and we're going to break across our body. 7, 8. Okay, so showing you from behind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now the breaks are single time Balboa. Okay, for the ladies.
For the ladies, we're going to go into in 7, 8. He's going to lead us in on 7, 8. So really your basic's exactly the same up until 6, okay? So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And from this point, you will have felt that he's doing something different, but won't have affected your footwork yet, but you'll know something's coming. And probably by the time you're done with this videotape, you'll know that it's going to be the push breaks. You'll feel that. So from here, again, we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to bring us to the side, to our left-hand side. Our left foot's free, and we're going to break open. That's 7, 8. Then with our free foot, we step, step, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Our breaks are always open, and the leader's breaks are always cross his body. So we break open against him, and he breaks cross to us. So together.
I just want to say those are very nice socks you're wearing.
I had to put socks on for my beast.
They're mini spats.
They're socks!
Another sock. Okay, so together it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, from this angle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
From here, you use your free foot, ladies right, guys left. We do another rock, step, we break, whoop, and then step, step, break, step, step, break, step, step, break. Now, an important key is keeping them smooth. You don't want to break and keep them really rigid. As soon as you hit, you start rotating them automatically. So for the guys from the back.
Another thing before we do this, another thing to think about is guys always break across, ladies always break open.
Did I say that? I think so.
Oh, righty.
So,
so
smoothing it out, I'll show you from the back for the guys.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So as soon as you break, you're moving around to the other side. Okay, so then they look real fluid. Okay?
For the leaders, the way you lead them. The arm
okay, oh yes. For the leaders. Okay, for the leaders. You're here on 7, 8. What you're going to do is, when you rock step, you're going to bring her away from you. Rock, step. Then you're going to switch across. You're going to bring her in on your left side. Here. Let her out. Rock, step, bring her in. Let her out. Bring her in. Okay? From the side, we're in here. When we rock step, we let her out. Over into the other side. Boom. Okay?
Okay. So the whole little combination from a basic, we're going to go into it on the 7, 8 foot. We're going to do 3 of them, and come out on the 3, 4 foot. It looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. And the way you come out of it on that 3, 4 foot, guys, is you stop turning her side to side, you straighten her up with your body, and you just do that body lead right through her on the 3, 4 hold.
Okay, so we're here on 7, 8.
This is our last
to come out of it, instead of doing your rock step here and switching around to this side, you're going to do your rock step
straight
to square up with her. On the step of your rock step, you're coming in. Okay, so your momentum's already coming forward, and you're going to hold through her.
3, 4. Picking up on the end of this move, just like we picked up on the end of the Apache Hug Me. Okay, on the 3, 4 foot, and you're heading forward, guys.
Okay, so it looks like this. We're going to go into it on 3, 4, do 3 breaks, come out of it on 3, 4.
Quick.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, and for the ladies, make sure that you don't lunge forward each time, because a lot of girls can mistake the break with and a real big lunge, and it ends up looking like rock, step, hold, step, step, and it's this really big break. It's just a tiny step. It's going from rock, step, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's really small. It's more the rhythm of the move than the actual, the look of the move. You want to feel that break, step, step, break each time.
Don't really think about it as like a break in the music, like when all the music stops. Think of it as a break in your pattern.
Okay, so looks like this. One more time.
Okay, actually, let's try it to music.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We'll do it a couple different
nice.
angles for you.
Some variations to styling.
Start with the basic. All right. Okay, next we're going to go over lolly kicks. Okay?
We named the lolly kicks after a dance named Lolly Wise that we saw do them in old movies, and this is what they look like.
Okay? These are the basics, and we're going to add the turn.
From a basic bow pattern.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, tap, kick, tap, kick, tap, kick. Okay, now, first of all, to get into the lolly kicks, the Balboa goes forward and back. It's in line. What you're going to do to get into lolly kicks is the guys are going to go off to the side to break the line, and that's going to open us up. So when we're going forward and back here, on 7, 8, I'm going to dip to my right, and it's going to end up opening us
So with numbers,
opening us up.
Opening.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. Okay? So remember, the 1, 2 always follows, or the walks always follow the direction you hold. Okay? So, now since we're side by side, on 1, 2, when we come back 7, 8, we should be here because we just opened up. On 1, 2, what the guys are going to do, they're going to kind of put a little bit of space in between. Okay? So when we do it this direction, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, we're going to get some space here. We're going to cup our hand on the inside of her waist here.
Because eventually we're going to turn her in there. And like we just said earlier, you want to make sure you give her the space to do that, okay?
Okay? So from here, you're going to use your right hand to turn her waist and your left hand to bring her shoulders to the side. Tap, kick. This is 1, 2, kick. 1, 2, 1, 2. Tap, step, kick. Now, guys, you also want to lead this with your body. So when I roll in, she rolls in. When I roll out, she rolls out. Okay? Now, that's the basic lolly. To add the turn, it's going to happen after the kick. So when we roll in, we tap. Then when we go to step, we're starting to roll out, step. When we kick, we're rolling out. When we step, we're going to start coming in. So we're going to use that momentum coming in to turn her. So it's going to look like tap, step, kick, turn, step, step.
And it's tap and kick, step, step, step. Tap and kick, step, step, step.
Okay? Now everything in Balboa takes 2 beats. So the turn takes 2 steps or 2 beats. So after we tap, step, we kick, step, then she's going to turn. Step, step. We add 2 steps in there, or 2 beats. Okay? When the lady turns, she's going to leave her hand here, and the guy leaves his hand there. So we tap, step, kick, turn. This is what's going to stop us here.
Again, ladies, you want to keep your hands in the frame that he's created. When he opened up, we went from this position. When he opened up, I dropped my hand under here. So your hands can stay low there, but they should be high enough to clear his arm again. Okay, so you just want to keep that frame so there's something to stop you with.
Okay, now, again, guys, when the lady turns, you want to keep your fingertips on her because we're ending back in a closed position.
If you drop, she's going to do this.
Tap, kick, turn. She's going to end up in an open position.
Which is fine, it's just not this move particularly, okay?
Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to go into lolly kicks and do a couple turns. It looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, tap, kick, turn. Tap, kick, turn. Tap, turn. Or you can just keep on doing your tap kicks. Okay? Now, what you want to do in Balboa is you want to isolate your upper body movement so that everything's happening from your lower body. Okay? When you turn, what you could do is you could kind of bend a little bit so you're bending away from each other like this. So that when you turn, it has a nicer look. So right before you turn, there's a little dynamic there. Turn. Tap. Okay?
Okay.
So you could always anchor away from each other, and that's fine.
Okay, and lean away actually. And then variations on the kicks, you can do, the tap is always basically just a tap. Your kick can either be just a kick with a straight foot, like you're just kicking, or you can tap and we call it like a soccer kick. And that's kind of like a funny little style that they have a lot of times in old movies. They tap and whoop, and they kind of add a little whoop, a little
They
hop.
add a little hop in there like this.
Okay. It's kind of I kind of think it's cute, I kind of like it, it's fun, but I've been tainted by Balboa, so I think all these little funny things are cute. So if you don't like that, it's fine, you don't have to do that. Just keep a tap and kick as the basic.
Okay, now for the guys, as you're doing this, what you want to do is you want to rotate around the lady. Okay, so instead of looking like this, okay, you want to end up making it like this. Tap, kick, turn. Tap, kick, turn, step, step. Okay, so you're constantly moving around her. So that movement makes it really nice.
Makes it easier for her, it looks more dynamic than him just standing in one place, and it gives the guy something to do. Okay? Make sure always that, though, guys, keep those fingers on her as a guide.
Yeah. So whether you're doing just the basic, the taps and the kicks, or if you're adding the turn, you can always walk around her.
We'll do the guy's turn after this, but first let's get out of the move. For the coming out of the actual step, step, step turn, we tap and kick, step, step, step. Where here our 3-4 feet are free, guys left, ladies right, and again, just like the Hug the Apache and the inside turn, we're going to come right out on 3-4. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So even though this isn't the same theory, step, 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 we went into it on 7, 8, we're going to come out of it on 3, 4. So the whole pattern is going to look like 1, 2, 3, 4,
5,
this
6,
is 7, 8.
1, 2,
Tap,
2,
kick, tap, kick,
step,
step, step, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And of course, in between, you can do as many basics as you want, as many just taps, as many turns, and then back at it on a 3, 4, okay?
Okay?
With music.
Yeah, let's try it to music.
Get a feeling for it.
We'll try all of the variations. We'll show you turning, we'll do a bunch of
Funny
different
kicks
stuff.
and...
Great. Now,
Guy's turn?
yes, yeah, but right before we go into that, you saw me do a couple kickball changes. Instead of, as she's turning, kick, step, kick, turn, instead of going step, step, or instead of, for the guys doing a rock step, if you're staying in place, you can do a kickball change there.
It can sound like
tap, step, kick, step, kickball change. Tap,
and
kick, step, kickball change.
Tap.
So you can add those in.
Kickball change. Ooh, sorry, baby.
Yeah, so you can add those in if you want to. Okay?
Just like in swing, instead of doing a rock step, you can do a kickball change, same thing in Balboa, okay? Keep it smooth though, don't kickball change, make sure it's, even though it's got that little energetic bounce, it shouldn't reflect on your whole body, okay? So, the guy's turn, just simple adding this on, it's tap and kick, step, 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 tap and kick, step, 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 tap, kick, step, step, step. Now, something funny about this move, we always have to explain this. Eric is so tall, and I am so short. No, I'm not short, but that he has to pass his hand under his arm. Now, most guys do this move over their neck because they're usually closer in height to the girl, okay? But because I'm shorter than him and he's really tall, it's silly for him to throw my hand up in the air if he wants me to do a straight turn. His hand is on this level, my hand is on this level. It makes more sense for him to turn it under his arm. So when you're practicing, find which way feels more comfortable to you. If you're more the same height as her, don't throw it down because it's not going to make sense. Throw it over your shoulder, okay?
So wherever you do the basic, you want to try to keep her arm at that level. So since I'm so tall, I keep her arm here because it's comfortable for her. So when I turn under my arm. If we're this height, if if we're more the same height, I would turn over my neck because that would be more comfortable.
So that's up to you. But the timing is the same as the girl's turn. We tap and kick. The only difference is here.
Yeah. Here when you kick, guys, what you're going to do is you're going to let go of her waist and you're going to actually kind of start your turn, kick. You're going to start moving her out. So when you turn her, step. By the second step, you should be grabbing her waist.
You need to be there before she is, and then she steps to meet you. Because if you're not there before she is, you're late, you miss her, she might do a double or something, it's going to be a mess.
She would have to end up waiting for you.
So it's going to look
so it looks like this. Tap, step,
and
kick, turn.
Step together. Tap and kick, step, and scoop her up. Just basically, guys, as you come around, look for the small of her back or her rib cage, whatever you're looking for, and ladies, make sure your hands are there for him to grab.
Now you can each do a turn in place, tap, step, kick, turn, like this. The way we like is when we switch places.
I like this.
So when the guy kicks out, kick, what he's going to do is as he's turning, he's going to bring the lady this way. So you kick, turn. Then you only have to, we each only do 180 degrees.
So that one looks like this.
That way. So we
tap and kick, turn. And tap and kick,
turn.
And we switch places. I really like that one a lot better than trying to make the whole turn every time, especially with fast music.
Okay, so whenever the guy wants, he can just let go. So you could do the regular tap kicks, do however many of these you want. Whenever you want to, you turn the girl, or the guy could turn. You can mix those up however you want. Okay? Now, what I always suggest is if the guy's going to do his turn, don't come out of this because there's a lot of movement. You might bump into each other. I always suggest the guys to do just a single girl turn, tap, kick, turn, because then the guys have a chance to come forward on his rock step to come through on 3/4.
Make sure you don't come out of the basic from both of you turning. It's too hard to scoop her up at that point. Just do one more basic, let her do her turn, and then come out there. Okay?
Okay? So let's try those to music. We'll add those in. Okay, next we're going to do what they call the come around, or some people call it the bow swing out. It's called a bunch of different names. It looks like this.
Fun and fancy and footloose.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3.
Okay, this stays in your same basic 8-count footwork, so you don't have to worry about learning anything new, fancy schmancy.
Okay, good. So,
I was going to go to fellas, so I'm going to let him say something here, you know.
Okay, so for the guys.
See what happened?
Kind of like the same way we did the inside turn or the snap turn, it's the way we're going to start coming around for the bow swing out of the come around. So after your 1, 2, or actually let's do it basic. After 7, 8, you're going to walk back, 1, 2, and on 3, 4, you're going to start turning, 3, 4. On 5, 6, you open up side by side, 5, 6, 7, 8, you're going to kick, and when you step, just like the lolly turns, we're going to turn her inside. Step.
Now start, meet up here,
2,
and then 3, 4, coming out again on 3, 4. Okay?
Okay, so the key for the guys is start turning on 3, 4. So we'll show you this way.
And your basic is the same. It sounds like rock, step, hold, step, 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 hold, step, 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 hold, step, 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 hold, step, 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 hold, step. Now a hold step is the same thing as a kick step. A kick is a hold because you're not putting your weight on it. So when he rotates us out here, ladies, on 5, 6, we can either hold step or we can kick step. Either way, doesn't matter, whatever you want to do, whatever you want that accent to be, it's fine.
Okay, so one more time, breaking it down, taking it beat by beat. After we go 7, 8, we're going to walk back. 1, 2, guys start turning on 3, 4. 3, 4. We open up the girl just sideways like this on 5, 6 as we're turning. 5, 6. We kick on 7. 7, turn her inside on 8, walk around,
Step,
1,
meet up here,
2,
and come out on 3, 4.
we start coming in on 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Now, most of the time, ladies, when I do this, I do a single on my 3-4 hold, like we just talked about before. From a basic, I normally go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's normally what I do. To me, it just centers me a little bit more, and I feel more solid than going hold step in a circle. But either one is fine. You can always replace your single step with your double. It's fine.
Okay?
Okay.
So, let's try this to music. Okay, you can also try it with a double.
Do the kick this time. Okay, so that's the come around. You can use that in and out of a lot of moves. A lot of the moves we were coming around on 3-4, coming out of the move on 3-4. Instead of coming out on 3-4 in the hold, you can cut right into the come around with the turn. So like coming out of, for example, what did we do right before this?
Breaks.
Like breaks, if we go, oh, we did that before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go, 7, 8.
Now, instead of going rock step back into the basic, we're on 7, 8, we could start the come around. We'd go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And that's a real common pattern that they put together. They put coming out of the breaks with a come around instead of just going into basic. And that's really the key to cleaning up your Balboa and making it look really advanced and like smooth, is linking a bunch of these really kind of simple moves together once you get them in your muscles, so that you have this one beautiful long string of moves. It's like you don't see where one ends and the next one begins. It's just this gorgeous combination. And that's really where Balboa starts to look like take your breath away.
Yeah, because a lot of people say Balboa should be smooth, and a lot of people take the Balboa should be smooth. Well, that means my basic. No, the whole dance should be smooth.
Transitions.
Yeah, even your transition. Transitions are the key to Balboa. Okay, even like if we were doing lollies, you could tap, kick, step, 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 or here, from here, instead of going into the basic, you'd come around for the come around.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that would look like without stopping.
Yeah, exactly. So without stopping, tap, kick, step, 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 hold, step, step, kick, step, 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 hold.
And what that looked like was one big move, and you didn't see where it kind of began and ended, but it was really, really nice transition. I like dancing with guys. I love dancing with guys that have that. It's a really nice feeling. Okay, so that was a come around. You can play with that and throw that in between the other moves we taught. And the last thing we're going to teach is, again, something I really love. You can tell I love Balboa. Is inside turns, and the repetitive inside turns. You can do as many as you want.
We're going to do a triple inside turn.
Okay, it looks like
this. Get everybody together. From a basic.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 7, 8. Now this is going back. We're going to begin and end with the same philosophy. This is going back to the Balboa walks. From a basic, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, next is a rock step, which is our 1, 2. This starts 1, 2. I repeat the 1, 2 steps as many times as he turns me. 1, 2. I look at him. 1, 2. 1, 2. Whenever he wants, like here for example, I'm open, I've done my 1, 2, my 3, 4 foot's free.
Square.
And he, 3, 4, and 7, 8. Okay?
Okay, now, everything again, I'll say that everything in Balboa takes 2 beats. So every time you do a turn, it's going to take 2 beats. Every time you step twice, it takes 2 beats. Okay, 1, 2. So from here, guys, after we hit 7, 8, we're going to rock step her. Rock step. Now you want to rock step so that your hand is on her waist, because again, we're going to be turning here and you need some space in between you. You're going to do inside turns. 1, 2, keeping your fingertips on her waist. 1, 2. Now, as she's turning, guys, just like the lollies, you're cheating around her. 1, 2, because then she doesn't have to do full turns every single time.
Ladies, just to do yourself a favor, make sure that you try and spot around him each time so that you don't go too slow or too fast, because sometimes the girls are spinning 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and they're like, they're dizzy and they're off balance, or they're spinning too slow and they feel like the guy's cranking them around. Technically, all he has to do is this and start the momentum, and he just needs to leave his hand up there, and I can spin as many steps as I can take. He doesn't need to do this, especially in bow, because it's fast. You don't need to do that. It's just too much movement.
Now, guys, if you want to say 1, 2 in your mind, or if you want to go boom, bop, just keep the time of the music. each time you would snap, because when you listen to music in twos. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So when you're doing moves like this, and repetitive moves are like the walks, if you keep that time in your body, so you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You won't get off time.
Do as many as you want.
You won't over-rotate the turns or anything. Okay? So, let's try this to music.
For the lead, did you explain all that stuff?
Yeah.
Just drawing around, halo around the head and all that?
Oh yes, I didn't say that. Yeah. They say you should draw a little halo around her head.
She's an angel.
No, just playing.
Hey!
Yeah, I'm just playing. Yeah, just draw a little halo around. If you make this too big, her spins get really slow, okay? The tighter you make it here, the faster her spins are going to whip around. So the faster the music, the tighter you need to make this.
And a lot of these turns feel the same. Like a lot of these inside turns are going to say, this is all really similar stuff. It is, but it looks really different to the outside. And for the ladies, keep those steps tiny. Make sure that step, 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 and it's not step, 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 and actually taking full steps like you were doing in the Hug Me Apache, because obviously that's going to pull your center off. Let's try it to music.
Okay, here we go. This way. Or you can just do 2 turns if you want.
Okay.
Thank you so much for watching our video.
We hope you fell in love with the Balboa the way we are in love with it, and look forward to our other Balboa tapes and our shag tapes on our website, which will be